If you clicked this video by accident or this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, it is great to see you again. Today, I think I have a great opening and binder sorting session for you all planned. I have a really thick, this actually looks kind of formal, bubble mailer, and then another bubble mailer, which you could probably guess what type of card this is, and then a package from Japan. So this is pretty exciting. We'll probably go in this order, starting with the bubble mailer, go through all the cards, any prices down below, if they're worth more than $1 or I paid more than $1 for them, and then we'll have our binder session, and I have a ton of talking points to go over, so let's get into it. So it looks like I got 2 of these card guard things, which is kind of cool. Oh, these ones are slightly different than the other ones. They're similar in nature, I guess, but they're slightly different. Oh, wow. I'm just going to get both of these open right now. All right, and there we have it. We have 2 fat stacks, and I think I'm actually going to flip these over so we're not spoiled every single time a card is revealed. But we should have some good bangers going on here. For those of you not aware, I'm in the process of collecting every set that came out in the year 2023, so all the master sets, and we'll start out with some Paldea Evolved and Chi-Yu EX. I do like the contrast between the red and the blue. Chi-Yu is this is an interesting card. Not crazy broken, but I've seen some decks use it, so that is cool. And we've already seen the Saguaro Full Art or Ultra Rare, and Saguaro is I really like Saguaro's design. Really cool character within the video games. I haven't seen the anime, but I imagine also a great character in the anime. Beautiful card. We have the Lycanroc EX. Now these are the ultra rares / full arts that just look kind of bland to me, not gonna lie. But they look like they're coming in decent condition, and this is also Paldea Evolved. So I think a majority of this package is going to be Paldea Evolved. Quaquaval EX, this one's a little bit better. I do like the green and blue with the hits of orange, which is pretty nice. Get some color. This is probably the weakest out of the 3 starters as far as decks go. Ooh, look at all those scratches. Hopefully I got this in that condition, not like near mint or something like that, which I'll always have down below. And yes, I do have some illustration rares, and we have Rookidee. Is it just 4 Rookidee? Am I missing anything? It's always fun looking at these artworks, trying to see if you can find different Pokemon and stuff. We have the Tropius. I love me some Tropius. It's a cool Pokemon. I remember when I first ran into it, because I used to love dinosaurs. I mean, I still do, but, you know, growing up as a child, my thing was dinosaurs and snakes. So Tropius is almost like a combo, but then it, like, flies, too, which is kind of crazy. We have the Wo-Chin EX. This is a very... Oh, is that part of the... Yeah, that is part of the design. Okay, I thought that was, like, scratching. That Covetous Ivy. And that is a good looking card, but it's, you know, a full art, so it looks kind of bland. Oh, we have the Gothorita. Why does this feel like 2 cards? Okay, because there are 2 cards. We have the Gothorita. Wow, that is such a great artwork. I know. I think this is the Gothitelle that it does a little bit of control with the top of your deck, or your opponent's top of the deck. That is really nice, almost like Harry Potter, but also Christmas as well, so that's kind of cool. Let's see, we have the Fortress EX. So I thought I had pulled this before, but I guess I've only pulled the Shining Paldean Fates one, so didn't have this one yet. And this one's kind of cool. I love all the texture. It's very shiny, and Fortress actually looks kind of cool with the hat because it looks kind of similar to Forge's design already. So it's like double Fortress, just 2 Fortresses stacked. We have the Palafin, and this is in the hero form. And Palafin actually isn't bad for 1 prize attackers. And then you have all the Finisons. And I was blown away when my Finison finally evolved into a Palafin. It wasn't hero mode, so it just had the heart underneath. And I was like, wait, that is the weakest evolution ever. And then I saw its hero mode and was blown away. Hey, we have the Pidgeotto. A lot of people were like love-hating this art style for this card, but I think it's pretty cool. It's just unique. I like the bold colors, and unfortunately, Pidgeotto isn't used as much as Pidgey and Pidgeot are, because people will just prefer to rare candy. We have the Rhyme. This is Obsidian Flames. Okay, yeah, we've started getting into Obsidian Flames with, I think, the last few cards. Is that Gothorita? Okay, yeah, these last 3 have been Obsidian Flames. Nice. Haven't really seen any decks use Rhyme, but... Oh, shoot, there's some fuddy-duddy on that one. We have the Houndour. Yeah, more Obsidian Flames. This is really cute. Houndour sleeping underneath the umbrella. These 2 kind of fighting over maybe food territory. I have no idea. And then these two are just munching. And then is that one more in the corner, it looks like? Can't really tell. But that is a beautiful artwork. I just love the cards that show a bunch of personality for the Pokemon themselves. And the illustration rares do it. And then we have a bunch of EX cards that we're going to be going through, because I was missing all of these and I didn't pull them from the actual packs. So these ones will be a little bit quicker. Got them right on EX. Not quite as good as the one from Scarlet and Violet base set, but still cool. We have the Melmetal EX. Always a ton of energy to power this thing up. And I don't know if any of these were even over $1, but maybe they were. Maybe I overpaid just to get them all from the same seller, because these all are from the same seller. Got more Obsidian Flames. Palmot EX. Nice. And, oh my gosh, these are all sticking together. We have the Dedenne EX. Nice. Really loving the texture there. The pink is nice. Turn into the Fairy type, but of course Fairy type was abolished in the TCG, so now it's just Psychic. We have the Grusha. Nice. I do like the special illustration rare of this Grusha, but this is a nice artwork as well. Appreciate that the full arts have a little bit more, you know, design and stuff in the background. That can be cool. We have the Skeledirge. Oh, wow. Speaking of the Paldean Stars, you can see the little birdie up there on the nose, which is a really nice touch. And I think Skeledirge looks really good with the gold. It looks really good. I still think to this day the gold cards are underrated, but, you know, we'll see. And, oh yeah, finishing very strong with this final card, the Saguaro Special Illustration Rare. Wow, you have the Delibird, Jigglypuff, and the Squovet washing hands. Looks like everything is about to be cut and prepared for whatever meal they're about to make. And that is such a beautiful card. Wow, I love everything that's going on there. Okay, you know, I'm just going to leave all the cards as is, and we can get right into the next package. And they did the bubble mailer within the bubble mailer technique. All right, I've ordered a handful of slabs in the past month, so let's see what this one is. It is fairly new, looks to be a modern card, the Radiant Eternatus. So this is a PSA 10 Radiant card. I only need one more Radiant card in PSA 10, which is the Radiant Eevee, and I think I already have that one on order. This one is from Crown Zenith, and it's kind of interesting with the climactic gate, but you know, VMAX Pokemon are pretty much, I think all of them are completely out, yeah, because all the ones from the previous generation are just V-Stars. There might be a few VMAXs in there, but yeah, this card isn't really in play at the moment. That is a really cool card. Got the shiny Eternatus, and then the background looks like a nice Galaxy Vortex type thing. So I'll put price and population and all that stuff down below. And then we have a package from Japan, which is really cool. Let's open this one up. All right, I seriously doubt you guys have ever seen this promo. And if you have, you know, then maybe we hunt similar things. But I think this promo will be a surprise to you, and it'll be a surprise to me. If it is the card that I'm thinking of, it might be a completely different card. But if it's coming from Japan, I think I have an idea. And I can save that top loader, which is nice. Very well packaged. And the card looks to be in fantastic condition. That sleeve is thick. Wow. So let's take a look at the back. Looks to be in really good condition, actually. Some few things here and there, but overall really great. And we have the Gardevoir EX. Wow. This one is a little bit more expensive than the English one. I was waiting for it to drop below 100. I think I either got it at like 90 or 100 or something like that. But this I do need for my Kirlia Master set. And the only reason I need it is because there are Kirlias in those paintings in the back. So those are technically Kirlia cameos. I don't count this one right here because then every single Gardevoir that evolves from Kirlia, I would need to get that card. So then essentially I'm getting like almost all the Gardevoirs too. So that is a gorgeous card. Obviously off center, but beautiful to add to the collection. It is from Scarlet EX on the Japanese side. So, wow. All right, so now I'm going to organize all these cards, get them sleeved up, get them put in the apps or whatever, and we'll get right into binder time and all of the talking points. Okay, we have 3 binders today, bunch of talking points. I'm just going to go until I'm through with the talking points. Hopefully, I try to keep the videos around 20 minutes, but we shall see what happens. So, of course, we're going to start out with the smallest binder in my Kirlia Master Set binder, because I do have one Kirlia cameo card to put away in this Gardevoir EX from Scarlet EX, the Japanese set. So, first talking point. The book that I'm reading currently, I don't know if I've even mentioned it on video, but I am reading Twilight. Yes, that is Twilight, the one with the vampires and the werewolves. Team Edward, Team Jacob, Bella, all of that. And do not watch the original Twilight movie because it did not age very well. But I am like halfway through, and I'm a sucker for romance stuff, and they definitely hype up like the romantic aspect. There's a lot more there. Obviously, you can't capture everything in a movie, but it is a pretty good book. It doesn't capture me as well as like a Harry Potter or something does, but it still is pretty good. I've been enjoying it so far. Still missing the 2 Paldean Fates Curlies that I need there. So that'll be my, I think, third book that I finished this year, and then I just need to read 3 more, which might end up being the rest of the Twilight series. Who knows? I'm probably going to end up having to get a bigger binder for, like an actual binder for all my Curlia cards, because it's starting to outgrow this one, but I love this right here. You have the Generations versus the Scarlet EX ones right there, and then they have the whole lines. That's just really cool. Really cool. Now we go right into Paldean Fates. So I did get a new tank top. So I've been wanting to get like an actual workout tank top for the gym. So I have been going to the gym pretty consistently, like 4 to 5 times a week. And, you know, I'm liking my progress. So I did get a new tank top. I like to wear a tank top on Fridays, you know, when I do some shoulders. I'm normally not the show-offy type, even though me showing off my new tank top is very show-offy. But, you know, every now and then you want to literally flex what you have going on. So I like this one a lot better because when I would wear a tank top to the gym, it was usually like tank tops that you'd wear to the beach, but I wanted like an actual workout one. So this one feels much better on the skin and everything like that. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, that is that. Did get some balcony furniture, so I almost said Trader Joe's, but Costco has all the balcony furniture, and it's like the wooden stuff. And so we just needed some furniture that wouldn't be like destroyed by the elements here being close to the beach. And these actually turned out to be excellent. We've only used them like twice because it's been really rainy here in Marina del Rey recently, which is kind of unfortunate. I can't wait for it to heat up and we can just go down to the beach every single day. But it's some nice furniture, and, you know, we slowly want to start adding to the balcony out there because it is pretty huge. Let me know if you like Chick-fil-A breakfast, specifically the Chick-fil-A chicken minis. That is Mystery's favorite. When I bring her there for breakfast, that is what she loves to get. I like the nuggets, so naturally the Chick-fil-A mini, the chicken minis are like nuggets with some bread, and then you can put honey and stuff too. So I do like them, but I do just prefer the plain nuggets at Chick-fil-A. The most recent Avatar The Last Airbender episode I watched was the one with masks, which did a lot of backstory on Zuko, and I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. I enjoyed it way more than the Spirited Away episode. It's always good when you get some background of those characters, and this is when people really start liking Zuko. I mean, Zuko is just an awesome character, a well-written character overall, so I'm excited to finish up the series, and then, of course, there'll be more seasons to come. And I think there will be even more seasons to come for the One Piece live action, which, speaking of One Piece, I gave in. I was going to let One Piece build up, but there's been so many crazy thumbnails and hyped up moments already, and I'm just going to watch it so I can be caught up on One Piece. And I'm only like, because I think the 1100 episode just released, and I think I have like 8 more episodes to watch to catch up because I've already watched a few. I've already started watching it because it is really good. And yeah, the pacing seems to be much better than the Wano arc. I don't think this arc is going to be 200 episodes like the Wano arc was. Like, that is just ridiculous that you would have an arc that long. And I think just a lot of stuff goes down. I love when they describe what's going on in the world. I think One Piece is one of the greatest anime ever, but it's so hard for me to go to somebody and be like, hey, I want to recommend you 1100 episodes to watch. Like, that's such a big commitment. Anyone that has gone through it all, of course, enjoys it. I've never met somebody that's watched all the episodes of One Piece and not liked it. But then also, you're not going to watch 1100 episodes of something if you don't like it. So it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of tough. And the beginning of One Piece, I personally do not like that art style a lot. It has come a long way. I mean, it's come a long way from 1999 till now as far as the animation side goes. But yeah, great, and I'm excited to be back on One Piece. So I'll probably be talking about the most recent episode whenever I catch up again. But let me know if you're watching One Piece and enjoying it. The Egghead arc is pretty amazing so far. I'm at the part where they just made it to Egghead, and they're meeting all the Dr. Vegapunks. Our most recent dance lesson consisted of more salsa, which we're learning like slightly more advanced moves, which are pretty satisfying to land and like do in combination and everything. I'm really starting to enjoy it. And then we learned some basics of bachata, which we've learned that bachata is even easier than salsa. So, I mean, they're both easy, but it's cool to learn the different dance styles and all of that. So it's been great so far. We're still going to stick to one lesson a month, and it's something kind of fun that we can do together. It brings us down deeper into like a little bit past Hollywood, so that's kind of cool. And that's all the cards I have for Paldea Evolved. Let's get into Obsidian Flames. So it's looking like this binder session will be the trigger for me to get in an Obsidian Flames binder, because yeah, I'm putting away cards into my temporary binder, and I know I'm wanting to complete a master set of this, so I might as well just get the upgraded binder already. And I believe the palmite goes here. It does. So I did finish. I started watching and finished Bocchi the Rock. So it's a slice of life about music. It's only 12 episodes. I think it was in the running for Best Anime of the Year last year, which is kind of wild. And yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I would give it overall an 8 out of 10 for Slice of Life, which it's Slice of Life, doesn't have a ton of action, but it is really funny. The animators really went crazy with the different animation styles to depict the emotions of the main character, and it's just really wholesome. I didn't realize till like 3 or 4 episodes in that every single character that I've been introduced to was like a girl. And I was like, wow, there's actually like no males in this show. There eventually become some males and like male voice actors, but I didn't even realize it till after a while. Which, you know, as a now 29-year-old man, did recently have my birthday, watching a show about high school girls or extremely socially anxiety high school girl playing guitar could be seen as weird from the outside. Like, I don't get me wrong, I understand the visibility with that, but I did enjoy it. And if you've seen Bocchi the Rock, you probably understand. It's very wholesome. It's I love anything related to music. Do I still like Your Lie in April better? Yes, I did prefer Your Lie in April because of the emotions that it evoked. But Bocchi the Rock was really nice and chill and hilarious. So I'm glad to have watched it. And I would recommend it to anybody because it is short. It's not 1,100 episodes. It's 12 episodes. Music is great, and it gave me a good laugh. And speaking of my birthday, it was my birthday this week, so my mother-in-law got some crumble cookie, which I always devour crumble cookie, and I'll show the box. Every single one was really delicious. Got me 2 of the cookies and cream ones, which of course, Oreo connoisseur, cookies and cream, it all lines up together. Overall, it was a good birthday week. I got a gift from one of my coworkers. He got me this light, which I'll show a picture of, because him and one other person at work are aware of my YouTube channel. And so he thought it was like funny for something like for my YouTube channel. I don't have like an actual setup like that, as you can tell, but maybe one day. But so I actually just left it on at work. So whenever I'm at work, I'll just have it on to signify that, oh, I'm working, basically. So kind of funny, and it was very nice of him to give that gift. His birthday was actually just before mine too, so now I kind of feel bad I didn't get him anything, but hopefully next time we go out, I can take care of him or something like that. I know he's vacationing in Europe right now, so I'm sure he's having a great birthday time. And then the birthday gift to myself, I wanted to get a really expensive card, actually an alternate art from Fusion Strike that I'm still missing, but I was looking at the prices and they're kind of trending in the upward direction. So instead, I just got a bunch of cards for the other sets that I'm trying to complete this year, you know, including these sets. I opted out of getting one of the alternate arts because, like, yeah, that's a little too expensive right now. I'll wait for it to settle, or if that ends up being the new price, and so be it. So I guess the day of my birthday, we went to Cheesecake Factory. I got the Oreo cheesecake. I'm slowly going down the list. I've had the Oreo cheesecake in the past, but because it was my birthday and it was the third one up, because I've had the regular, the strawberry, and now this one, I got that one. And of course, it's always delicious because I love the Oreo cheesecake and Oreos in general. The workload this week was kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. I had to do a lot of late nights, like getting home at like 8 o'clock and all that stuff. And then I'll probably have to do some working this weekend to catch up. But I got a lot of work on my plate, just trying to catch up. And then once I'm caught up, I should be fine. It's just realizing how much stuff was kind of left when someone made a move. And I did last night, so I'm filming this on a Sunday. Last night, my aunt kind of had a housewarming party at her new place in Irvine. And it's a very nice, bougie place. And it was actually UFC 300, so we had some good food, good drink, and we were watching UFC 300. If you're into fighting at all, like MMA, anything like that, I highly recommend at least watching the highlights, because the fight between Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje, that is one of the craziest finishes I've ever seen. And then, of course, what's his name? Alex Pereira, I think. Alex Pereira defending his title as well. So great fights, and there was a lot of great fights working up to it too. So it was a UFC 300, definitely a big one. We just stumbled upon it because we were just going to go there to hang out with my aunt, and it's just like, oh yeah, we bought UFC 300. I'm like, oh shoot. So we watched that as well. So let me know if you're into that. I know the NBA playoffs are about to start up soon, which is kind of cool. March Madness ended. We had, you know, the women's and the men's, and I was actually more in, this is the first time I've ever watched like women's like college basketball. I was more into that than the men's, to be honest, this season. Like, no players really were catching my attention. But I'm excited for the NBA playoffs. So let me know if you follow any of those sports or any nerdy stuff, any anime that you started watching, games that you're playing, cards that you're collecting. I'm always all ears for anything that you have going on, or it can just be, you know, regular life stuff. So thanks so much for watching. Please let me know what you thought. Give me any feedback down below, and I will catch y'all in the next one.